Good morning. Welcome to your summer sweater. This is a very hot and great workout that we're going to try to get done in about 20 minutes. So I'll jump right into it. The purpose of our warrior workouts for Powerhouse are to provide you with a full body conditioning workout that works on core, mind to muscle connection, and overall body conditioning. And it can be done anywhere. Anytime that you have even 10 minutes. So just want to get right into our workout this morning. If you've got dumbbells, great. If you don't, you can do this with your own body weight. Okay? So the purpose of this workout, we were playing with what would it feel like if we did one exercise for a certain number of reps, then 2 exercises for slightly less, 3 for slightly less, 4, and on from there. So we're going to jump in with our first exercise, body weight squats. Feet are hip bone width apart. Nice deep breath in. And our first exercise is 25 repetitions. So we're just going to work on our form, sit our weight back through our hips and our heels, but we don't start to just bend over and let the breastbone fall. You want to keep lifted through your core. So look up, chin up, chest up, rise up through your rib cage, sit your weight through your heels. I'd rather you not go down quite as low and keep your form. As you come up, pull your arms down, engage with your core. Push your heels through the floor as you bring your body forward and your pelvis forward. Let's go for 8 more. Nice deep breath. 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, squeeze your legs, squeeze your arms. 2, 1 more. Don't know if that was 25 reps, but I think it was close. Jumping into our next. So now we have 2 exercises for 20 repetitions each. Starting with reverse lunge. All one leg at a time. These aren't alternating. Again, nice strong arms lifted up to help you keep your rib cage nice and open and engage your core. So step back with one leg. Body weight is on your front leg over your heel, leaning forward slightly and pull your pelvis forward. Nice deep breath in. There's 2, 3, just a tap back. 4, 5. Now pull yourself up. 6, use your arms, use your legs. 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last 2. And 1. Now, other side, other leg. Find your balance over your front heel. Lengthen forward, lengthen back. 1, 2, 3. Now be aware. 4, where your tailbone is. 5, 6, be strong through your lower core. 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10 more. 10. Pull yourself up. 9, 8, 7, 6. Last 5. 4, 3, 2. Last 1. So our second exercise of this set, because it's 2 of 20, going to get you to grab your weight. Now this is optional. You can keep going without weight. And we're going to do a one-legged squat with a shoulder press. So this is probably one of the hardest exercises of this workout. So take your time and do the best you can. Use light weights or no weight until you get the form. We're going to start with your dumbbells, just resting lightly on your shoulders. Now don't let that cause you to hunch over. You want to stay tall through your core. Stretch it out. When you go down from your squat, it doesn't have to be low. You're going to sit your weight back on your heel, just like we've been practicing. Tuck your back leg back out of the way. As you push up into a shoulder press, you're going to lift your leg out to the side. Now, if that's not doable, just tap it to the side. The idea behind the lateral movement to the side is that it works through your hip, through your abductors, through your obliques, and gets some side movement in there. We're so front to back in our life. We want to start to bring awareness to what's going on in our side body. Nice deep breath in, look up, squeeze to the side, squeeze to the side. Let's go for 10. Lead with your outside ankle. 9, 8, find your balance. 7, 6, last 5, all the way up. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now again, don't sacrifice form with that one. You don't want to collapse. The form is keep long through the core, sit back through your heel, do a little tap back, and then extension through your body. Bring your pelvis forward to finish it. Don't leave your bum back. Step back, pelvis forward. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your leg. The reason why we say lift with the outside ankle, if you lift with your outside ankle and think about being pigeon-toed, just a little bit, that's how you'll pull in through your abductors. If you just lift your leg, your quad will take over because it's a much stronger muscle group. So try to be aware. This is where mind to muscle awareness comes in. Keep your foot flexed, toe in, lift with the outside of your ankle, and work your outers, okay? So little break. Nice deep breath. Let's try the other side. Weights on the shoulders, or just bringing your hands to this position. Same thing, you're going to think about balancing on the front heel. Front heel, look up, little tap back, extend up. 1, tap back, extend up. 2, 3, with the outside of your ankle. 4, 5, 6, keep strong. Abs and glutes tight. 8, 9, 10, last 10. 9, 8, 7, up and forward. 6, squeeze the glutes forward. 5, extend. 4, starfish. 3, up. 2, finish it. Last one. Awesome. Completely awesome. If you got through those, you're doing awesome, because that's, like I said, one of the hardest exercises of the whole workout. So a quick point that I'd like to make while you grab a drink is that so far we've used a couple of square feet of space. A lot of times I get the excuse, and yeah, I think it's an excuse, that you don't have the room to work out. We're using like 2 square feet right now in order to stay in front of our camera. So I don't buy that. And you don't have to do this with weights. You can use your body weight and create your own resistance through mind to muscle connection. Take some practice, but it can be done. All right. Onward and forward. Our next exercise is a group of 3 exercises for 15 reps, okay? These ones are a tiny bit easier. To give you a wheat break, we're going to start with curls. So the first thing I'd like you to do is turn your dumbbells towards the mirror, towards in front of you. Pull your arms back, as far back as they'll go, to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now tip your pelvis forward, roll your tailbone forward to tighten your abs and glutes. I'm leaning forward slightly, and now I'm going to start my curl. No over gripping, just a nice light curl, pulling up from the biceps. 3. Now leave your elbows and your shoulders back. 4. And just squeeze from the bicep. 5. Don't over curl. 6. Nice deep breath. 7. And again. 8. Tight abs, tight glutes. 9. Really squeeze up. Slow it down at the top. 10. Think about it. Stay connected. 11. Elbows in, tight to the sides. 12. Last 3. Last 2. And 1 more. Now that's not going to be the only thing we do for biceps. We'll be coming back. Kickbacks for your triceps. I'm going to ask you to bend over. Chest out, nice straight spine. None of this. Push your chest out. Start by bringing your elbows up and in. Find the bottom part of your dumbbell and have it hit your hip bone. Just to find that position, okay? Bring your weight to your heels so it's off your low back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, elbows in. From that position, I'm going to ask you to kick it back. Make sure you're bent over enough. 3, 4, because you want to kick back and up towards fighting against gravity. There's 6, elbows in. 7, tight, 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 chest out. Squeeze the shoulder blades. 8, 9, and again, 10. Last 5, squeeze back. 4, abs and glutes tight. 3, 2, 1. Now, none of this where you're pretty much standing up and just kicking down with gravity. That's not what we're looking for, so make sure you're bent over enough. Okay, side laterals. 3 of 3. I'm going to ask you to make a little bend in your arm. Again, bottom end of your dumbbell is just going to hit your hip bone in the front just a little bit. Chest up. Lean forward now. Roll your tailbone forward. Always want to just grab that power position by tailbone forward. Tight abs, tight glutes. Feet are hip bone width apart. Now we're going to lift from your elbows from 6 o'clock on a clock up to 9 and 3. You're not going to pass your shoulders. You're not going to lift with your hands. You want to lift from your elbows, squeeze to the side. Same arc in your arm at the bottom as at the top. Squeeze up. 7. Chest out. 8. 9. Squeeze to the side. 10. 11. 12. 13. Squeeze up. 14. Up to the side. And 15. Now that's one exercise that's a little harder, smaller muscle group than the first 2. So you may have to drop your weight or again, just practice without any weight. You would lean forward, lead with your breastbone, find a little angle in your arm, slight bend in the elbow, keep that same angle and squeeze up to the side. Don't over grip your weight, and if you can, hold on with your thumb on the same side as your finger. All the way up. You're working your medial delt just past your shoulder cap. So that's what you're thinking about while you're doing that exercise. That side of your arm lifting up and squeezing to the top. All right, we're on to 4 exercises, a group of 4, 12 reps each. We're going to pick up the pace just a little bit. Narrow squat. These are front raises with narrow squats. So feet aren't quite as wide, about 10 inches apart, chest up. Little bend in the arms. We're going to lift your dumbbell up to the chin. Not much higher as you lift. Extend and expand through your core. Lift from your breastbone. Try really hard to keep your shoulders back and down. You're not hunching like this. You're lifting from your core. Through your rib cage. Squeeze up. Sit back through your heels just a bit now. Pull your pelvis forward. Pull your pelvis forward. Squeeze your abs. Go for 4. Nice, tight, tight. 3. Squeeze up. 2. 1 more. Good. The next one is curtsies. We're going to get your heart rate up just a bit in a minute. Now with that one we just did, you really want to think about your core as an accordion. So we're going to stretch your core apart. And then as you stand up, you're going to squeeze it back together. You're going to stretch it apart by pulling your hips back and your chest up. And then you're going to squeeze it together. It's a great core workout as well as shoulders and arms. and legs. So you just have to think about it. Okay, curtsies. Curtsies and hammer curls. A hammer curl is also working your biceps. So we're going to do one leg with a hammer curl and the other leg just focusing mostly on your core and your form. With a curtsy, you're going to take one leg back like you're curtsying on a stage and then tap it to the side. Take a nice deep breath in. Look up. Balance all your weight on your front heel, then pull up and over. Up and over. There's 4. Look up, chest up, squeeze up and over. 5, 6, 7. Nice deep breath in. There's 8. 4 more. Up and over. Squeeze. Last 3. Last 2. Squeeze. 1 more. Awesome. Little break for the arms. This time when you pull, you're going to be pulling down, flexing your triceps, and squeezing your back together. So just because we're not holding weights doesn't mean by any stretch of the imagination that you're not connecting with your arms and squeezing back and down. Flex your triceps, squeeze your back together. There's 5. Nice deep breath in. 6, weight on the front heel. 7, your back leg is at a 45-degree angle, tapping behind you. 9, big pull. 10, pull the pelvis forward and squeeze. 11 and 12. Good. Okay, sumos. This one is great. Great for any time, but specifically for summer. We're working inner thighs, getting you ready for those bikini bottoms. But even more important than that, what I love most about this exercise is that it opens your chest and shoulders and really works your postural muscles. From life, we are so forward. So what you want to do is really squeeze through your shoulder blades, roll your shoulders back, hold on to your weight behind your bum, open up through your hips, feet are quite wide. As you go down, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together, open up through your breastbone, bring your knees to the side, and then squeeze up. It's a very small movement. You're not going to stick your bum out. It's like you're sliding down a wall. Open up from the breastbone. Squeeze up. There's 4. Weight on the heels as you push up. 5. Try to lift your toes a little. 6. Abs and glutes tight. 7. 8. Squeeze up. 9. 10. 2 more. Squeeze up. 11. And 12. Awesome. Okay, those are sumos. Finish off this set. You're going to do overhead tricep extensions. There's nothing to do with your legs except for rolling your tailbone forward and engaging your legs and glutes as your support base. Now shoulders back and down, all the way up and squeeze your triceps. Shoulders back and down. There's 2. It's not about how low you can drop your weight. There's 4. You're going to come down to a 90-degree angle. Stretch your elbow back just a little bit and extend up halfway. Tight, tight, tight. Up and squeeze. Last 6. 5. Tight, tight, tight. 4. Tailbone still forward. Tighten your abs. Tighten your glutes. This is still full body. 3. Tight, tight, tight. 2. And 1. Awesome. So again, a little form on overhead triceps, because I know very few women that really master how to train their upper triceps, the back of their arm at the top. So when you're coming down, tailbone forward to have a strong support base, come down to about 90, but then stretch your elbows back, and squeeze up and forward. It's not about keeping the elbow forward and dropping the weight. It's just like that tricep stretch. You try to get your elbow back, keep it in as much as you can, feel the stretch, let it engage, and then squeeze up from where you feel the stretch. Your body will tell you which muscle you're working if you just listen, because your stretch always leads to your next best contraction. There's a stretch, and a contraction. You just have to watch for it. Okay, we're on to the last round, and that is 5 exercises of 10 reps each. 5 of 10. So, quick drink, grab your towel if you need. We're going to start with stationary lunges. So stationary lunges is another exercise that I don't commonly see done correctly. So we're going to do it slow and with a lot of control. I'm going to turn to the side so you can just see my form. I'm going to take a decent position with my leg back. It's not going to be so far back that my pelvis flips out. I still want to have both hip bones squared off in front of me. I don't want to be twisted or turned. I'm leaning forward slightly so my upper body is at the same angle as my back leg. So I'm not like this, compressing my spine, tipped forward slightly. Very mindful that all of my weight is on my front heel and my back leg is just for balance. From here, I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades together, roll my tailbone forward just a bit to lock in my power position. Nice deep breath. We're going to lower down slowly above that front heel. Just like a forklift, we're just going to lower down. As we come up, we're going to squeeze up with the front heel. We're going to contract upwards and back with the back leg towards the wall behind you. Shoulders stay back and down. Nice deep breath in. Squeeze up and back like a little scissor. Nice deep breath in. All the weight on the front heel. If you can lift your front toe a little, awesome. 3. Nice deep breath in. Push from the front heel. That's the power leg. Squeeze up and back. 4. Take a sec. Squeeze up and back at the top. 5. Nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath in. Squeeze up and back. 6. The slower and more controlled to go. 7. The harder it is. You're contracting for longer. Take movement out of it. Focus on the contraction and squeeze. 1 more. Up and back. Squeeze tight. Movement is great, but you want to get that contraction and connect your mind to your muscle as well. And it's hard to do that if you're going super fast. Leaning forward slightly, find your form. All your weight's on your front heel. I'm going to take my back foot in a little bit. Not quite such a wide stride or lunge for me this time. I'm going to drop straight down, lock my tailbone forward, find my balance, push up from the front heel and squeeze both legs at the top. Nice deep breath in. And squeeze at the top. 2. Nice deep breath in. 3. And again. 4. 5. Power from the pelvis. Squeeze the legs. 6. 7. There's 8. Last 2. 9. 1 more. Squeeze it out. 10. Awesome. Okay. A big part of training is your balance, your coordination, connecting with your muscle groups. Remember that a huge part of fitness is about improving the quality of your life, not just today, but as you grow older gracefully. So some of our exercises are being really mindful to all of those needs. It's not just about fitting into your bathing suit this season, okay? So from there, we're going to work through your back, more postural muscles. Find your same form as you did with your kickbacks. Pull the bottom of your dumbbell to your hip bones. Push your chest out. Make sure you're bent over enough. Allow your dumbbells to slide down by your knees. Now push your chest out as hard as you can and squeeze your back together. Nice deep breath in. Pull up from the elbows, chest out. Squeeze your back. 2. Open up through your ribs and your torso. Squeeze. 3. Nice deep breath in. 4. Chest out, open it up in the front, squeeze together. 5. Last 5, squeeze in. Here's 4. Last 3. 2 more, abs and glutes tight. Last 1. So when you're training your back, you have to have that movement in your torso. It's not about keeping your torso just straight and flat and moving your arms, because I'm not contracting my back in this position. I have to be able to squeeze and retract my back together, and I have to be able to open through my torso in the front to contract through the back. When I see people training flat back and there's absolutely no movement through their torso, I know they're getting a good arm workout, but I'm not sure how good their back workout is. So that takes a bit of practice. Last 3, and we hit the mat for just a wee bit of abs and a stretch. This is going to be our third, I think, bicep exercise. We're just going to isometrically hold your weight, squeeze your shoulder blades together, tighten up your arms, look up, and give me 10 good squats. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, tight, 5, squeeze up, 6, keep squeezing the shoulder blades together, 7, there's 8, there's 9, 1 more, 10. Same thing, roll your tailbone forward, pull your arms back, finish off with 10 curls, stay engaged, 9, 8, tight abs, tight glutes, 7, 6, last 5, trunk is still strong, 4, 3, last 2, 1 more. So we're going to finish how we started. We're going to finish how we started today, and that's with 10 slow and controlled squats. Now in class, I actually hold every single one of these squats for a count of 10. I'm going to let you use your judgment, but we're going to do them slowly. Nice deep breath in, weight back on the heels, look up, stretch up, and pull forward. Lift your toes, tighten your abs and glutes, and squeeze. Your breastbone faces the mirror. It doesn't fall towards the floor. Tight abs, tight glutes, and pull your pelvis forward. Nice deep breath. Halfway there. Arms engaged, abs engaged. Last 4. Squeeze up. 3, 2, last 1. Now, if that's all the time you have for today, you have already worked your core. These ab exercises that we're going to go through with a little stretch are a bonus. If you don't have time, I recommend that you do some stretching throughout your day. It's not something that you just do once. Every time you have a little break, you stretch and move your body. So we're going to hop onto the mat for just a couple more minutes. The first thing we're going to do is a spinal twist. After all of those squats and those lunges, we just want to make sure that the spine is still healthy. Nice deep breath in. Pull your knees to your chest. Roll your lower back onto the mat. So the exercise we're going to do for our abs today is called a chair crunch. I'm going to ask you to bring your legs to 90 degrees, right up from your hip bones. So not starting here. Actually push them back until you're right in line with your hip bone. Your elbows go out to the side. Elbows are open. Chest is open. They at no time go towards the ceiling, not even a little bit. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open up your chest. Lower back down. Now just using your ab muscles. Take a nice deep breath in. Very little movement through your legs or your arms. Just using your abs. Think about bringing your tailbone a little closer to your breastbone. And then release. Lower back down. Nice deep breath in. Squeeze together and up. You're not pulling on your neck or head at all. You actually just have your fingertips there to give it some support. Let it lay in your fingers. Nice deep breath in. Squeeze up and back. Roll your tailbone up towards the ceiling and then let it come back. Nice deep breath in. Squeeze up and back. Nice deep breath in. Squeeze up and back. Let's go for 5 more. Squeeze up and back. Last 4. Tight, tight, tight. Squeeze up and back. 3 more. Last 2. 1 more. Awesome. From there, I'm going to ask you to flip over. We're going to do a little plank. Now, if you have the time, you'd actually do this set back and forth 3 times. Time is tight for us today. We're just going to do it once for the video. Shoulders back and down. Lift your hips a little higher than you think they need to be, and then grab your tailbone. Roll it towards the mat to find your contraction. Pull your body weight towards your toes slightly and lighten up on your elbows. Bring it into your core. Keep breathing. Relax your shoulders. Tight, tight, tight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then back into a child's pose. Again, you could do that set 2 more times. We're not going to do that today. We've got a busy day ahead of us for a Monday morning on this day. And if you have any questions at all, send us a quick email at talktous@powerhouse.com. We'd be happy to answer you, and let us know how you do on the workout. We challenge you to get this workout in 3 times a week over the summer months, and let us know if you get that in. All right? Take care.